Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at Mercury from DC Universe Classics Wave 16, aka the Bane Wave. Now personally, Mercury was sort of the weakest buy for me out of this set. It's a character I don't know a terrible amount, and it's not a sculpt that really draws my attention or anything other than these really wicked looking scissors. As for the Metal Men themselves, I barely know anything about them. I've seen them in a few cameos, and they played a role in Justice where the other superheroes actually wore them as armor, which was really cool. I can't remember which superhero wore which Metal Man, but Batman's look during that was this sort of black outfit with like a red trim, so maybe he wore Mercury? I don't know. Don't even know where I could look that up. But I mean, if he was wearing Mercury during that, then, it's kind of a Batman connection, this sort of Batman-themed wave. But hold on a second and I'll get him out of pack. If you were wondering about the symbol on the package, that's actually based on the symbol for the planet Mercury, except for, it's turned on the side, and I believe the symbol looks a little bit different. Now, Mercury comes with an alternate hand, for the scissor hand there, as well as the torso piece of Bane, which you can remove the chest straps and everything. Although, once you assemble the figure, I think you're kind of stuck that way. I mean, I've never tried to disassemble part of a figure before. Now, from the other Metal Men, I've had iron so far, and unlike that one, I can't tell if old Edward Scissorhand here has any metal bits. I mean, because that was the big gimmick with iron and stuff, and I don't know. It just feels like he's just basically all plastic. Also, I should just point out, everyone that I've seen in stores or anywhere else has had like one bent prong for the scissors. I think that's a design thing. I'm not sure why they would do that though. And as a result, it doesn't close as neatly as you might like. Although, it is movable, which is pretty cool, and you can even fit it so it looks like he's holding it with the other hand to do the chopping motion. A little off the top. As for the character, again, not somebody I was really intrigued by or anything. And really not a design I like. I mean, the whole Pinocchio nose thing and this crazy chin here, which is almost as long as his nose, is kind of freaky, and then they used a much thinner body mold for him and everything. So, I mean, it just kind of looks all sorts of weird. This plastic piece isn't sculpted on, they just tossed a piece here. It's a separate one, and, it blocks him from using the ab crunch forward, but you still get the back motion, so I guess it's slightly better than had they actually sculpted it, although from this side it looks kind of weird, because it's so obviously not connected to the rest of his body. Meh. You'll probably also notice that it looks like they have like a little glitter or something for the plastic, which gives him a bit more of a shine. I mean, I guess that's kind of a cool touch, but on the whole, it's just one of those figures that you just can't quite like. And in fact, originally I was just going to skip him and try to buy the Collect and Connect piece separately, but I mean, these damn scissors are so cool. I mean, look at that. And he does kind of look like something out of a horror movie, so, there is some amount of appeal there. Just to show off size for a second, I don't usually do this anymore, but here's the Superman from Wave 6. It also shows how much skinnier and stuff this guy is. I mean, he's definitely missing a bit around the sides and everything. He just looks like a, I guess, more slight character next to Superman. Which, as it should be, Superman should be a kind of buff-looking dude. In terms of articulation, it's very similar to the Robin, except for he has the standard joints here, as opposed to the Robin for this wave having that really cool one that does all sorts of rotation and forward, back, and everything else. But articulation-wise, we have a point here at the scissors. Actually, it's kind of fun. Then we have a ball and socket here for rotation and out. You can also go... Yeah, that's not coming out. But yeah, you can pull this out. It'll probably take a bit of force the first time, and I'm worried about breaking the scissors to change the hands. And then we have double pin here at the elbow. The bicep rotates. The shoulder joint is, you know, standard ball and everything. And I'm still laughing about the fact I couldn't pull off this figure's hand. Head rotates only. Well, I guess it does have a little bit of up and down, but it's really tiny. Ab crunch only really seems to go back. And then, of course, forward to the original position. Standard leg. Point of rotation here at the thigh. Double jointed knee. Then a single joint at the ankle. All in all, I don't know. I mean, at one hand, I kind of don't like the look of this figure. On the other hand, you know, from some angles he does look kind of cool and everything, and these scissors are just so neat. Look at that. So, I mean, that's the whole kind of appeal there. But, yeah, I know this has kind of been off tangent and stuff, but this is a look at Mercury from the Bane wave. Until next time, folks.